Gotta say, she can't choke, she don't know what to do.
She's gotta go. Bye. I know that you love this flow. We just chillin', we just villains. We just chillin', we some villains.
I leveled up, get the ammo and I stick it up. I grab a shot on the top of shots. I bust the clip and I let it dip. I make it poop, make it explode. Touch your toes, hit your nose. Can you touch your toes? Simon telling you what to do. Follow my commando, hit in a bando, trap in a bando, not like a Rambo. Rocky, Sylvester, Solo. I'm telling you.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. And let's just say the boys are back in town.
The boys are back.
Matt, Grasso, what's going on, guys? Good to have you back in studio.
It is good to be back in the studio and not
And always, our super producer, Mike. What's up, man?
Hey guys, different camera angle today.
Shout out Tony over there.
Yeah, I was going to say a special shout out to off-camera Tony. Hey.
Yeah, shout out Tony.
He's ready for baseball season.
Montaigne.
Look at that camera angle he got.
But so we got an exciting show today. We're going to do a little NBA, recapping last night, looking at tonight, some NFL. But the big focus of the show, the NCAA tournament.
I can't wait, bro.
Playing games today. Full tournament starts tomorrow. Let's go, right?
I couldn't even sleep last night, dude. All I was thinking about was picking this bracket with you boys live.
I just need some
right
UConn
now,
glory.
Yes.
I know.
Yes, we're ready for some cardiac Kemba, some Shabazz.
Cardiac book night.
Jeremy Lamb.
So we'll start with the NBA quick. A couple games that we looked at yesterday. Recap them from last night. So we had an overtime thriller. The Bucks 109, Sixers 105. What a crazy game this was. First of all, the halftime score, both teams were in the 30s. I mean, in this day and age, we never see that. So the scoring was extremely
I thought it was 03.
It was 98.
The Sixers were up 14 points at half, but really, the second half, Giannis started playing well, especially in overtime. He had 10 straight points. Once again, you look at the box score, 32, 15, and 5. 10 straight points in overtime. So just really, really had a strong game. But we'll start with you, Grasso. Being the big Sixers fan. What did you see here? I mean, obviously you were disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed, but going back to the beginning of the game, the Bucks just couldn't make a shot. It's not like they weren't getting good ones. Sometimes they don't fall. So second half came and they started to play like themselves. But that box score that shows Giannis's numbers is so deceiving because he played terrible all game long.
He's trash.
What happened is Ben Simmons picked up his 5th foul. Dwight Howard had 5 fouls too. They stopped playing tough defense on him. They started switching, and Giannis took advantage of that. Mm-hmm. Then he's going to go sit down on the court like, oh, you just beat the Sixers without Embiid. Like, now you think you're on top of the world? I don't know. Like, I kind of lost a little bit of respect for the Bucks and Giannis in that game. And if you look at the fourth quarter, like the end of it, how it ended, the Bucks got threes from Brook Lopez knocked one down, Holiday knocked one down, and DiVincenzo were like the 3 biggest shots that were made for the Bucks in that fourth quarter. Giannis didn't really do much.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a consistent effort.
Yeah, and for the Sixers, when you don't have Embiid, it's going to be tough to score.
Yeah, I was thinking the whole time if Embiid's in this game, it's a 40-point win.
Yeah,
easily.
No,
I mean, not 40-20. Sorry,
it would have been a solid.
Maybe 40. It would have been nice to see Embiid for sure, and also Simmons not, pick up that 5th foul and then have to take a seat. But
he was doing great on Giannis.
Dude, Giannis though too, like with the shooting, bro. Just watching that game, he can't shoot.
Yeah,
it's crazy. He does not have a good jump shot at all. Every time he shoots it, I'm like, it's gonna be a brick.
The way he looks when he's lining up for 3,
dude, it's like so. Yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly.
It reminds me of a few years ago. Andre Roberson fired up a 3, and Chris Paul just yelled out, "Hell no!" and it was a brick.
Oh my
God. Just reminds me of everything every time Giannis shoots.
Dude, and then also remember back in the day, Andre Miller. He was a point guard, but he couldn't make a 3-pointer.
Yeah,
I love Andre Miller, former Sixer.
He was good. And then also, after they get the win, the Bucks, which was big. Despite Embiid being out, big win for them. And then after the game, we find out that they acquired PJ Tucker. So I think that's a solid addition for them.
Maybe he can play center,
special.
6'5", like he was in Houston.
Center. I think PJ Tucker PJ Tucker is someone I wanted Philly to go after. I
Yeah.
thought he would have been a
Yeah.
perfect fit coming off the bench there and playing next to Embiid. That's a good pickup for the Bucks, but
It's nothing
again,
crazy. They're not going to
it's-
do anything. It's nothing. It's not a championship move,
doesn't-
Barnes. Don't get your hopes up, bud.
I just think it's a solid move.
It doesn't
Solid
tilt the
move.
scale
Yeah.
too much.
I like
But
his defense. I like the way Tucker plays.
Yeah, you want him on your team, but he's not gonna.
The only reason I want him on my team is to show the young kids how to have a good shoe game.
Yeah, he does have a good shoe game.
Dude, they had to empty out like buckets of his shoes from Houston locker room, bro. Like
He's got like 10.
he had 100 pairs in there.
Hey, I mean,
Hey.
it's
No,
for
I
fun
know
to
he does
collect.
have a collection though at home.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
It's not even a closet.
No,
It's
no.
like his own house for his shoes.
Yeah.
And
Goals.
I'll ask you this, Grasso. What was your take? Dwight yesterday goes 13 points, 15 rebounds, and then he says, we'll see them again, talking about Giannis. What was your take about that?
I love Dwight. I thought that was a great signing because you knew you were going to have times when Embiid's not in there or not healthy. So, I mean, Dwight, he's still powerful. I mean, this guy's like a freaking athlete still. I don't know how old he is
Yeah.
now, like
I think
36
he's
or
like
something like
36.
that.
He's 36,
Yeah, I mean, he's up
Yeah,
and
he's
down the
36,
court
yeah.
fast. He bounces. Yeah, he's 36. Yeah. Yeah, he bounces all around, getting rebounds, blocking, talking some shit, being a little physical. You kind of need that in the NBA. I love what Dwight Howard brings to this team.
I know. I'll tell you what. I wish the Lakers still had him,
Yeah.
bro, to fill this void for Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
The Lakers
no.
are missing him right now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think we could say, too, by far, he's the best backup center in the league. I mean,
No
it's
doubt
not even
about it.
close. I mean,
no
he's
doubt about
really
it.
Dude, chill.
sharp.
Relax.
Nerlens?
Who?
Yeah, Nerlens
Michael?
alone.
Jesus.
Way better.
I think you're nervous about Nerlens.
I'm not nervous. Shout out Montel. That's your boy. He's our boy too here at Downtime.
I love Nerlens though. That was the beginning of the process. If you know, they
Yeah.
traded Drew Holiday
Yeah.
to the Pelicans for the pick that turned into Nerlens
I
Noel.
feel like we were watching the game
Yeah.
in Kentucky when he got
When
hurt, when he
yeah.
went into the basket there, and yeah, that was tough to see. But yeah, he was supposed to be the number one pick, and then that was the year Anthony Bennett ended up going number one.
I
Oh,
believe
dude, he's
so, dude. Yeah.
he's so good, dude.
Where's he at?
So
now?
good.
Oh my God, he's dominating Canada.
Yeah, I think he's in the.
We could
Canadian
probably get him
basketball
on the
league.
show, dude.
Yeah, no, I'll reach out
At this
to him.
point, yeah, you could probably just text him.
We could probably pick him up.
I
for
would
our
love to
rec
talk
league
to
team.
Greg Oden though, and hear his
Yeah.
story and hear how that
Yo,
that's like.
dude.
He's coaching at Ohio State
Dude,
now.
how nasty
Yeah.
were him and Conley at Ohio State?
They were
Dude.
so good.
So
I
sick.
thought he was the next
Yeah,
Shaq.
he
yeah.
would
He,
have been.
he dunked just like him. He was
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
dude, and like in the finals, remember his right hand was hurt, so he was doing everything that season with
Yeah.
his left hand.
Yeah.
Dude, that was great, and he was making a lot of.
He kind of
free
had more of
throws.
like that David Robinson body. He was long.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I know, but just the way he dunked, especially at that time, it was Dwight who was the prime center, and
Yeah.
he
Yep.
he didn't dunk like Shaq at all.
No.
Dwight
me.
Howard.
No,
Nah,
No.
dunked soft, like
yeah,
Poor
kinda like a-
Portland Trailblazers, man.
dude.
Odin, Brandon Roy.
Yeah,
And dude, also they missed out on Jordan.
yeah.
Yeah,
They signed,
right, they
Sam
took
Bowie,
Clyde-
or
Sam
Bowie,
Bowie,
whatever.
Bowie.
Bowie.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sam
We-
Bowie.
But one
He's
other
solid,
thing,
though.
Grasso, on this, I'm just kind of thinking, Embiid's out. You think Simmons in the scoring department would step up. What do you think? Like, it just seems like, he barely scores above 20 points. Do you think that's just how he is? Like, do you think he'll ever develop more of a scoring mentality?
Simmons came in this way. He's going to go out this way. He has not evolved his offensive game one bit. He just it's frustrating as like a Sixers fan, like
It
watching
is.
him play. He doesn't. He's
It's frustrating
so
as a
goofy,
Ben
man.
Simmons fan.
Yeah, like he drives to the hoop and he has these like nice Euro step moves and gets through everything, and then he's like
I know.
shucking it
Yeah.
up. It's like,
Just
what are you
bricks
doing?
it.
Just
bro?
dunking on him.
I mean, it's crazy that Dwight Howard is more comfortable shooting a three than him.
Yeah, like I'm dumbfounded.
Yeah,
Dumb-
I think
I'm
Dwight's at the point where he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna shoot it.
Ben Simmons needs
You
to
know?
be at the point.
I know,
where
I know.
says
He
that.
should be.
Yeah, he should. But
Because imagine if Ben Simmons had a 3-point shot, dude. How much
I
more
know.
lethal he would be.
I
It would
know.
He'd
be.
be ridiculous, bro. He'd be that a whole new
Yeah.
threat. Dude,
Yeah.
on
Be the
on
favorites to win it
outside.
all.
because right now it's like you could just
You know?
literally let him just sit there.
just
on
sit
the
there,
perimeter.
dude.
Yeah.
He's not going to shoot it. I've never
Watching
seen
this
that,
game
bro.
last night was funny though, because like Simmons would bring the ball up and no one's guarding him, and then the other way Giannis would bring it up and no one's guarding him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like no one's guarding these point guards because they
Yeah.
can't shoot.
in a day too
He's a
where
weird
everybody
guy.
shoots. It's funny that two big guys like that have
Yeah.
no 3-point
Yeah,
ability.
normally you got to pick up guys at the logo now, and
yeah,
these guys are like
Yeah,
waiting back in the
honestly.
paint.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you got Embiid saying, "Leave me open. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot. I'll
yeah,
make
fire.
it too."
He guns. For
Yeah.
them.
Embiid.
He don't care,
Seth Curry though sprained his ankle last night.
dude. We watched that. Dude, that was
any
that looked
like
pretty
update
bad
on that
first.
as far as
Getting an MRI.
okay.
It didn't look terrible. I mean,
He got up on his own under his own will.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
he definitely
Yeah.
twisted it pretty good. He'll probably
Yeah.
miss a week or two, but
Yeah. Yeah, so Danny Green's got to step
Let's
up.
go,
Oh, my
Danny.
God, I forgot about Danny Green.
Bottom of the
dude.
net. Let's go.
But
Remember how sick he was in San Antonio, bro?
Yeah,
in that NBA
yeah, the
finals,
finals against the
banging
Heat.
threes, dude.
Yeah.
14,
Loved
right?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, he was lights out. And then the other game we
That's when you were a Heat fan.
the other game we previewed yesterday, the Mavs Clippers, and in the rematch, the Mavs come out on top this time, 105-89. Luka, 42 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. He goes off. KP, only 11 points, but he gets 13 rebounds. That's big for them. They've needed, that presence down low. And, when you shoot 50% as a team, you're gonna win a lot of games. And they play good defense, which is, a solid sign because we've seen them struggle on defense a lot this year.
When Dallas plays good defense, they're a contending kind of team. Like holding the Clippers under 90. This game was actually a lot closer than the score tells. It really never got with farther than like 10 points most of the game until like the very last. I thought Kawhi played okay. Paul George even played pretty good. But towards the end of the game, they still we've seen that with the Clippers. They can't do it towards the end. And the one thing about the Clippers, though, I think going into the playoffs, their defense is going to help them more. Like when the game slows down and the floor shrinks, I think the Clippers will be a little bit better in the playoffs, where like the Mavericks more spread out. They have the advantage here.
Or maybe they'll blow another 3-1 lead.
The Clippers, though, they're losing it.
Yeah,
I think
it's
so
like
too.
It's a downhill train right now.
Yeah, anytime the Clippers lose, obviously, it's funny to me. But dude, Luka, I think it might be the best guard in the league, dude. He is so sick. He might be. I
mean, we know he's up there.
He's up there.
Yeah.
He is sick. And Porzingis, dude, I wish we would just see the Porzingis from 2015, 2016, dude.
I'm glad I'm not.
Well, but
to be fair though, a couple of those buckets Porzingis
I want to see
clutch.
him and Luka, bro, run a pick and roll, bro.
Yeah,
They have. I think they're like top 3 in the NBA right now in pick and roll.
He's had a lot of good games. It hasn't been every night. You know what I mean? He has some nights
It's
where he's off,
inconsistent.
like last night. Not a strong.
The guy doesn't play that much.
Yeah, he misses a lot of games.
You think they're still hesitant with him just because of the injury stuff?
I think definitely a little bit.
Yeah.
They've kept him out of some back-to-backs. And then it actually, I'm excited to see this weekend. The Mavs are traveling to Rip City for a 2-game set.
The real best point guard in the NBA.
Yeah. So that'll be I think that'll be exciting.
Might be
To see Dame and Luka, duke it out, and I think those are going to be close games because as you're seeing, I mean, the Blazers can compete with anybody.
Yeah.
So
and I'm just hyped on Dame right now.
yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard not to be. And then, one other thing that stood out to me, very concerning for the Clippers, their whole bench scored 11 points. And then as a team, they shot 9 of 32 from deep.
You look at this roster and you got the names are there, like Marcus Morris, Serge Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Patrick Beverley. They're all good
on
players.
paper, they're loaded.
But they're getting old, man. Like these guys are starting to slip.
How dumb was that Morris contract in the offseason?
I was pumped about it. I was like, this is a good contract. I'm like, Marcus Morris is going to be the third guy. He was scoring like 20 a game for the Knicks just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When I think of the Morris brothers, I think defense.
Yeah.
Defense first thing that comes
they're
to
tough
mind.
guys out there.
Well, I feel like they've gotten a little too trigger happy with it.
They're fake tough.
And
I think everybody's trigger happy with the threes now.
But especially them. I mean, they're
not 3-point shooters. per se.
No, they're better being physical. I think the Clippers are in trouble though.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Everyone on that roster has let me down this year except for Zubac.
Yeah, and we've talked about this a bunch of times.
Good.
I mean,
Lakers send him over there for
Muscala,
nothing.
Mike
They
Muscala.
did, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then Magic, tried to defend him. Magic's like, Zubac's done nothing. What do you mean?
Magic's an idiot.
I think they were trying to clear cap space.
Wow. Got LeBron though.
Yeah. And another concerning thing too. I mean, the Clippers scored 38 in the second half. I mean, that's awful.
They want to run this triangle offense now because of Kawhi, and it's just it gets very stagnant. And you got these guys who are used to playing with the ball in their hand, like the Reggie Jacksons, Marcus Morrises of the world. They're just standing there, and they're bored.
Yeah,
like the Clippers don't look fun. That's not a team I would want to play for.
Yeah. No, you're right on with that. And
I still feel like their locker room is off, dude.
I
think it's Kawhi and Paul George, and then the rest of them.
And look at the rest of them are all. They're all egos. I mean, not bad egos, but you got strong guys like Lou Will.
Yeah.
Lou Will's
Beverly,
respected. Beverly, Morris. These are Ibaka. These are all strong egos that at one point in their career.
I mean, dude, Ibaka has a ring. I'm trying to think out of those guys who else, but
they all have serious playoff experience.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest issue with them. Probably is just that team chemistry, bro.
Yeah.
I still think from last year. You know, like,
Jerry West put this team together, and Jerry West is like a god. When he put together that Warriors team,
Right.
He got a lot of guys. Like we said, on paper, it looks great.
Yes, exactly.
It's not working out for them right now.
And you know, I mean, also too, they finally get a good game out of Paul George last night, 28, 7, and 5, and it just didn't matter.
Talk about somebody that is frustrating, dude. Him, I can imagine, being a fan of the Clippers, dude, and you look to him to go off like every night, but just inconsistency more than anything else.
And you think about since he's been on the Clippers, no big game stands out that was important. That he had the game winner or really stepped up. Nothing comes to mind.
You talk about like superstars do it every single night,
right?
Paul George is not a superstar.
And he was talking about too. I was listening to Kobe during the offseason coming in and.
Sounded good.
It sounded good, but really, I mean,
he was off to a really hot start.
But
it's Paul George.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna still see them slide down the standings. I think they're gonna finish like maybe 6th, which would be crazy thinking about that before the season.
I still think they win a playoff series though. Kawhi's that good in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, they really have to flip the switch, and you want to see something positive. And this weekend, they're going to be playing the Hornets, and they've been a kind of a surprise team this year. I mean, they got blown out by the Nuggets last night, but overall have competed. But I wouldn't be surprised if they lost to them. Honestly,
the Clippers lose to the Hornets.
That's a toss-up.
The Hornets dude. Think about it. Like they're a middle of the road team, young team, 500 team right now. They're a game above 500. They got nothing to lose, bro. Go in, play the Clippers. Ball out, bro, and
literally
you got all the pressure on the fucking dude, LaMelo. Oh my god, so nasty. Just take it to the Clippers, dude. I agree with you, Barnes. I could see Charlotte winning this game.
Yeah, so we will see, how they fare down the stretch, and now it is finally time for our NCAA bracket picks. Let's go.
Yeah, whole reason I'm here.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right.
So I guess we were saying we're going to go region by region all the way.
You want to start with the West?
Yeah, we'll start with the West. And
Gonzaga's going to win the first game.
Yeah, we don't have any conversation here. So, Mike, you could pick Gonzaga in that 116 matchup. As much as we respect Norfolk
So just so
State.
the audience knows, we're starting in the West region. We're going to go through. We're going to pick the West. We're going to go region by region, and then
we'll end up with 4 teams.
Exactly.
Switch it.
All right. So we got Gonzaga beating either
Norfolk State
or Appalachian State.
So that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, that would be the biggest upset ever.
Do you remember
Virginia at Joey's?
Yeah, bro. We were in Stanford, Barnes and I, a couple of years ago when UMCB beat Virginia.
I still can't believe that happens.
And then Virginia comes back this year and wins the championship.
Joey. Shout out Joey. Kamora out now.
But
Go
Mike,
check it out.
honestly, didn't you think you'd never see that as 16 over 1?
No, I did.
Really?
Always.
Well, you predicted it like back in 95, right?
I'm
Yeah.
I remember.
Magic.
No, 94. 94 was the year.
No,
it was 87.
First of all,
or was he?
He was born before his time.
Yeah.
I was thinking you always got to. I was waiting for the day for it to happen.
We're just waiting.
I mean, it's
Waiting,
just
waiting.
I don't know.
You don't think it could I don't know, man.
I always thought a 15 would beat a 2, but I never thought a 16 would beat a 1.
15
Especially the overall number 1 seed.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's keep going. We got. Let's keep going,
All right,
dude.
so we
Relax.
got Oklahoma and Missouri. What do we got? General consensus here. We got the Big 12 versus the SEC. My vote here is actually going to be Oklahoma. Who do you got?
I kind of like Missouri as well.
I like Missouri.
Mike?
Yeah. Whatever. Missouri.
All right, so Missouri it is. Next matchup, we have Creighton versus University of California, Santa Barbara. I got to go with Cal here.
I'm going to go with Cal as well.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm with
California?
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, go Cal.
You see,
This isn't the 5-12 upset. No. Oh, wow. I completely actually messed this up.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going with Santa Barbara over Creighton.
Yeah. I actually really messed this up.
Let's go,
Go
Barnes.
Creighton. Go Creighton. My bad.
All right. So now the next one is Virginia and Ohio. You freaking idiots.
Let's go Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. I mean,
Give me Ohio.
Mike.
Wow. I'll go Virginia.
All right.
All right. So we got Virginia.
Now we got Southern Cal versus Drake or Wichita State.
Mobley brothers.
Yeah.
We go USC.
The next one,
Kansas. I got you, Barnes. It's Kansas. I got you. Look,
Yeah.
It's all right. Kansas and Eastern Washington. We're gonna go with
Barnes
UK.
can't read.
We'll go with Kansas. KU. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
Next up, Oregon, the 7 seed versus VCU, the 10 seed. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like VCU.
I like
here.
VCU too.
Dude, I like the Ducks.
Quack, quack, motherfuckers.
quack,
How do we figure it out?
All right, Tony.
VCU
Tony.
or Oregon?
Let's
All
go.
right, Oregon
All right,
it is.
Oregon.
And then we got Iowa and Grand Canyon.
Grand
Gotta
Canyon.
go with Garza here in Iowa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with Iowa.
I would never go with some school called Grand Canyon.
And
Come
then
on, dude.
Where is
Respect
it?
the Grand
We're in the
Canyon.
South
Is
now,
it in the
Tony.
bottom?
All right, so
Wait, do you want to do the whole
Yeah,
West?
no, we'll do
Let's
the
run
whole
the whole
West
West
first.
out.
Oh my God!
So
Come on.
Gonzaga, Mizzou. I mean, I'm guessing we're going Gonzaga
Zaggies.
here.
Wait, what? Oh
Or
yeah.
the 1-9. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it. We got to go Gonzaga.
All right.
yeah,
all
we'll go
right.
Gonzaga.
And then Creighton,
Creighton,
Virginia.
Virginia.
I like Virginia.
Yeah, I'll go with Virginia.
I like Creighton.
Mike? Tony.
I'll go Creighton.
Who coaches?
Wow.
Who coaches Creighton?
Doug McDermott.
Doug
That's the
McDermott's
guy.
dad.
Who
Doug
had
McDermott's
the
dad,
controversy.
yeah.
Yeah, Doug McDermott's dad.
That's why I'm going for that.
Next up-
USC, Kansas. I like USC. Kansas hasn't looked good this year.
USC Mobley brothers.
Yeah.
I'm having them go to the Final Four.
I'm down.
And then Iowa, Oregon. I got to go with Garza again. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
but they're
been
going to lose
balling.
next round.
We'll go Iowa.
Iowa, and then we got to go Gonzaga, and then what?
Well, who's the top guy on US? The good Mobley brother or the better one? The top 3 pick.
I forget.
Evan?
The young Evan. Yeah.
He's going to lock down Garza in that game. USC Iowa.
Oh yeah, no. I was saying I'll take USC in that game, but for the next one, because Mike had it on there, I just feel like Gonzaga is going to beat USC though.
This is
I go USC.
This is the year I think Gonzaga could do it, and the one reason I think so is because I think Jalen Suggs is a legit superstar.
Yeah, he's supposed to be top 3. I think.
Oh
in the
yeah,
draft.
top 4. Maybe
I'm gonna go
4.
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga. So Tony with the tiebreaker.
Dude, if
I said Gonzaga. I'm going USC though.
yeah,
Mobley brothers. Let's go.
yes, we're gonna win money. I'm telling you, Barnes, you're gonna be
All
happy
right,
one
so
day.
we have USC in the Final Four, and that completes the West
All
region.
right, so we'll go to the South.
Now we got the South. Obviously,
Hartford.
Baylor's going to beat you. Hurt.
Come
Yeah,
on.
we'll go with Baylor.
Carolina, Wisconsin.
I'm gonna go Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm with you. Wisconsin.
Do it for Bo Ryan.
I'm going Carolina.
Wisconsin it is.
Wisconsin.
Winthrop, Villanova. I like
Nova.
Winthrop. Nova has 2 guys out. They're top
Ooh.
2 scorers.
That's a good little factoid there, Barnes.
Yeah, we can go
Let's
Winthrop.
Winthrop it.
North Texas
let's
with the
go.
upset. The 12-13 in the second
North
round.
Texas over
Yeah.
Purdue. Texas Tech, Utah
Mac
State.
McClung.
Yeah,
Texas
Texas
Tech.
Tech.
Texas Tech.
Mac McClung is
Return
fun,
to the
dude.
Mac. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Colgate over Arkansas, the 14 seed. That's how
Yeah?
you win a bracket.
Let's go. I'm with it.
This is how you make money, folks. If you want to do this, you follow our bracket.
And then
All right,
Florida, Virginia Tech.
I'm gonna go Virginia Tech.
I'm going to go Florida.
Me too.
Mike.
Florida.
All right.
You saw my click.
And
Gators.
then Ohio State, Oral Roberts. We got to go Ohio State.
Ohio State. All right,
Baylor,
now
Wisconsin,
Baylor,
Baylor.
Wisconsin,
Baylor.
Winthrop over North Texas.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. And then
Over Colgate.
Florida?
I think Ohio State.
I'm gonna go Ohio State as well
Florida.
over Florida.
Florida, Tony. Florida it is.
Florida.
Yeah, Mark.
Texas Tech. Baylor.
And you got Mike. Can you let us talk about it for a second? Holy
All right.
shit!
So I like Texas Tech over Florida.
Yeah, Texas Tech.
Me too.
Mac.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Texas Tech.
And then Baylor over Winthrop.
And that is going to be a matchup. Jared Butler and Mac McClung going at it.
Hell
Battle of
yeah.
the Alamo.
That'll be good.
Yep.
I hope that happens.
So that'll complete the South region. Oh, or actually, well, we got to pick. Oh, my bad. Wow.
well, let's come back to that. That's
Oh,
Oh,
well,
pick
we already
this.
did the
No,
other
we
one.
did the other one.
I,
Oh,
mean,
All right,
I got to go with Baylor.
I'll
I'm
go
going
with Baylor.
Yeah.
Baylor's legit.
All right. So Baylor and USC in the Final Four so far.
Let's do Midwest.
Midwest.
And,
All right.
and with
Ill-
the East, with the.
Let me-
with the
I got it.
West.
Illinois, DePaul. I'm gonna go Illinois. Drexel. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, we're taking all ones in the first round. So Illinois.
Loyola.
Sister
Sister
Jean. Georgia Tech's
Loyola-
leading scorers
Loyola,
out too.
Chicago, Georgia Tech. We'll go with Loyola, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Tennessee, Oregon State.
Oregon State.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Oregon
Oregon
State as
State.
well. Oklahoma State, Liberty.
Okay, Oklahoma
Cunningham.
State.
Yeah,
no,
Oklahoma
gotta
State.
go OK State here.
Oklahoma State.
Cade
Oh,
Cunningham.
yeah. Sorry.
Don't
San
disrespect
Diego.
your boys like that.
Here we go. San Diego State, Syracuse. I'm
Syracuse.
gonna go
Syracuse.
That's
Go
that's a
Syracuse.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
I
West
actually
Virginia,
really
Morehead
like San Diego
State.
State though.
What do you guys think? West Virginia, Morehead State.
West Virginia.
I got Rutgers, by the way, because it's the first time in the dance in 30 years.
Remember
Coach
Quincy
Rutgers over
Doobie
Doobie?
Michael's pumped.
Yeah,
Quincy
they had him on
Doobie?
yesterday.
Yeah, dude.
And then
Quincy Doobie was sick on the Kings.
He was.
Houston, Cleveland State. Go with Houston.
Houston's nasty.
Houston, Rutgers. I gotta go say Houston.
And West Virginia over Syracuse. Syracuse isn't.
I got Syracuse.
I got Syracuse.
Wow. All right. We'll go Syracuse.
Who do you got, Tony? I'll take Syracuse.
Thank you, Tony.
Wow. All right. We'll see.
If this happens, our bracket, we gotta like.
Dude, we're picking the perfect. We gotta get in Warren Buffett's thing that he does every year. You know what that is? If you pick the perfect bracket, it gives you like $1 billion or something. No one's ever done it, obviously.
Warren, I'll just give you a
Oregon
bill.
State, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma State,
Oklahoma State.
State, Illinois versus Loyola Chicago.
much as I
Sorry,
love
Sister
Sister
Jean. Yeah, we love you.
Sister.
God bless you. We'll go Illinois though there.
Yeah.
And then we got Illinois versus Oklahoma State. That'll be a good matchup.
I got OK State.
I'm gonna go Illinois.
I gotta go Illinois.
Mike,
Okay.
Tony, you're the tiebreaker.
Cade Cunningham.
All right, so we
Wow.
got Oklahoma
All right.
State, and then Syracuse, Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, go Houston.
No.
I'm gonna say Houston.
Yeah. No. Syracuse.
You had a good run, Syracuse. And I got Oklahoma State in that
Me
game.
too.
Oklahoma State versus Houston.
Yeah. Oklahoma State.
Yeah, Oklahoma
I think
State.
Cade Cunningham's that good.
Tony,
Michigan.
Michigan,
The
Michigan.
first one's Michigan,
Yeah,
MSU,
Michigan,
Taxo,
1-0.
LSU versus
St.
St.
Bonaventure.
LSU is
Go
gonna blow
LSU.
them out.
Yeah.
Colorado versus Georgetown.
I like Georgetown.
Yeah, I would say go
Georgetown.
Georgetown,
Florida State, UNC, Greensboro,
Florida State.
Florida State.
Florida State.
BYU,
BYU.
MSU, UCLA.
I like the 11 there.
Yeah, I like
You guys
11
do?
as well.
Texas versus. Sorry, Grasso.
Holy
I had
fuck.
it too. I had the 11.
I was gonna say I like BYU, but I don't
Outnumbered.
care. No worries.
Texas
Hook 'em
versus
horns.
is that
Texas in a
Abigail Christian?
blowout. Yeah,
Yeah,
Texas.
Texas.
You
UConn, Maryland. We go UConn.
Who are they gonna beat in the second round?
Alabama,
Dude,
Iona.
what about Richard at
You
Iona?
want to pick Iona? Barnes
that's
used to go
my
to
vote.
Iona.
Yo, let's go, Richard.
I'm down for Richard. We need one more vote for that.
I'll
Over
do
Ale-
it.
let's go
all right,
Iona.
all right,
'Cause
we'll
they're
go.
losing that shit.
Iona,
It's a sick
UConn.
game, dude.
All right, Michigan, LSU.
Wait, is that Mac in the second round?
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Iona's never won a tournament game. They had one
Oh wait, sorry.
vacated.
Yeah.
UConn's not in the MAC. I was thinking of Fairfield. U.
Michigan,
Oh,
LSU.
my bad.
I'm going to go Michigan there.
I
What
like
do you guys think?
LSU.
Do you really? I think Michigan's going far.
Mike?
I said Michigan.
Okay.
All right.
Georgetown, Florida State.
I got Florida State.
Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State.
I think Florida State's a good team.
MSU or UCLA.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em
versus
horns.
Texas. Yeah, let's go Texas. And then UConn, Iona. We're going UConn.
UConn.
And then UConn, Texas. We'll go UConn.
Yeah.
Michigan,
Yeah.
Florida State.
Michigan.
Michigan.
Hell yeah.
UConn?
And UConn's going to be Michigan.
Wow.
We
So
got
all right.
Final
Four.
Four.
Our final four is USC versus UConn, and then Baylor versus OK State.
UConn, Oklahoma State in the finals.
Are we good with that, boys?
I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do it.
UConn, Oklahoma State for the national championship.
UConn,
UConn.
are
UConn's your
winning
national
the
champion.
national championship.
All right. What's the
Do it.
score? What are we thinking for a score?
Oh, yeah, we got to do
I'm going to go
this.
65-60.
I think we're gonna have some more points. I think 81-76.
What do you think, Barnes?
I think
This-
in between there. I'm going to say 77-73.
Orange is the pro.
All right. We'll go 77.
Stick with
I like
Barnes.
that score.
Stick with
77-73.
I like it.
Brian says, stick with me, bud.
All right,
Submit
guys.
your pick.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
I
UConn.
mean, I could just
Hell
hear
yeah,
Nance
boy.
making the call for the third
Oh, let's
time
go.
in 20 years.
DTV and the boys.
How crazy would that be? UConn.
Yeah. But
Bring
dude,
it home.
it's basically just as crazy as when Shabazz won it.
Yeah,
They were
in
so low in the
2014.
ranking.
Bro, remember they almost lost that
Yeah,
first
to
round
St.
game to St.
Joseph's.
Joseph's, dude. Yeah.
Wasn't Kemba 8 or 9 seed too?
I think it was like an 8, I want to say.
yeah, I
I'm
think
sure.
they played that 8-9 game.
Yeah.
Possible. Come on, Book Night.
And then also, remember, UConn
We
was
need
down
you,
to
bro.
Florida like 16-2.
Yeah,
watching
but
that
we were
Puke
at,
house.
yeah, dude. All right.
I
Good
cannot
shit.
wait for this.
Syracuse. I
Hell
want to see
yeah, bro.
Syracuse win some games.
Yeah.
I love Syracuse. Me and Mike went to the camp
Yeah.
way back.
So this is going to be a fun tournament.
UConn's cutting down the nets in Indy,
The
baby.
first game tomorrow is at 12:15. Kind of a different feel this year, starting on Friday instead of Thursday.
So how is it? How is it
they're
set
just,
up this year?
They're just pushing it one day back. So Monday will be
It's
the
gonna
second
be-
game
yeah.
of the round of 32. Second day of the round of 32. So
I like that.
it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And,
Dude, there's
UConn-
nothing like the tournament, bro. It's
UConn
the best,
Saturday-
it might be the best sporting event in all of sports.
Yeah, just one and done games. Like you never know
Sick.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It just it has you on the edge of your seat all day.
Yeah. And those upsets obviously always dominate the first weekend.
And everybody loves the fucking tournament, dude.
Yeah.
It's March Madness,
Yeah,
even
how
though it
could you
happens in
not?
April.
How could you not?
If you don't even know, even if you don't know anything about college ball, it's still fun to pick a bracket, fill out the bracket,
It's still
gamble your life away.
The last
you know,
time, guys, you want to
throw
know?
your life savings on.
I'll
some
tell you a
shit.
fact right here. Last time I did this, Grasso was there. I won the Wakeman Boys and Girls Club bracket. It was like
Whoa.
8th grade, I think. It was either 7th or 8th grade, but it was
Wow.
it was the last time I've ever done a bracket. So you guys are in good luck.
I think I still thought your name was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, at that time. Yeah, definitely. 100%.
So really,
Fire.
really
Good shit.
looking forward to watching this.
On
I'm
that
excited
note-
for this.
Kind of weird going back to the NBA, but we do have some games tonight.
What's
So
going
we're
on
gonna
tonight?
go lock of the night picks. Do it a little differently. Usually, we do more of an in-depth recap, but we'll just pick our favorite winners, and I'll read off
I love that.
what
I
we
love that.
what we have for tonight.
Adapt,
I
you know?
mentioned this game. I think yesterday, but the Lakers hosting the Hornets after LaMelo said he's not excited to play against LeBron. They're an 8-point favorite. We have the Jazz visiting Washington. They're a 10.5-point favorite. We have the Thunder visiting the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are a 7-point favorite. The New York Knicks back in action, 6.5-point favorite against the Orlando Magic. The Suns are hosting the Wolves, 10-point favorites there. And then a rematch of the Blazers-Pelicans. Blazers are a 1-point favorite. So some interesting games there. And I'll start with my pick. Lock of the night, definitely. Lakers by 30. LeBron, 40-point triple-double. Lock of the night.
Lock it in.
Lock of the night. We got to get a nice soundbite of Barnes doing that, like a drop.
And I have to
I
give
will.
Adam Shine credit. He kind of inspired me for that segment. So shout out to Shine on Sports, Sirius 82, Mad Dog Sports Radio.
So you're a fraud. It's not original. Jesus. Just forget it. Forget what I said. No, I'm just kidding.
But what's your lock of the night?
Yeah, I'm going to go Lakers over the Hornets. They're definitely going to cover the 8.
All right. What do you think, Grasso?
Blazers over the Pelicans.
Dame does it again?
He's just going to have a modest night tonight. He's going to get CJ involved. I think he wants to see his boy have 30 tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely.
CJ's dropping 30.
How many is Dame going to get for himself?
24.
Yeah,
Wow.
he can't drop 50
almost
every
had to
night.
say- I was
Yeah,
gonna
he
say
can't do it every
25.
night,
Yeah,
man.
when
He's
it
just being modest. He's got to get Melo involved.
Yeah. And I think I know where you're going here,
man.
Mike, but I'll ask you anyway. What's your lock of the night?
All right. Not only are they going to cover that, but Julius Randle is going to have a career high 48 points, 12 rebounds, and 15 assists.
And Kevin Knox gets in the game.
Yes.
They could do that again. Yo, about time. Where has Knox been, dude? You go on
In the
vacation?
doghouse with Rivers.
Hey, Austin, come here.
Oh, man. But
Someone go get
I
Knox.
think that.
But
I
Mike
think-
says that, dude, but I agree with you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't see there's any
No,
reason
I
why
honestly do,
he
'cause
wouldn't be able to do that. Orlando fucking sucks.
Who's guarding him?
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon.
Stop it with him.
Vucevic.
Yeah.
My boy Nico?
Vucevic is all Orlando has.
He's my,
He's
he's my
not
top
defense.
fantasy performer.
No, he's an offensive
What about
guy.
Mobamba?
Isn't he hurt still?
Good song.
He's been hurt since he got
Jonathan Isaac
since
tears his ACL every single year.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
The Magic, they deal with a lot of injuries, man.
Yeah.
so many.
Full
Great
stories
arena, though, I have
ACL.
to say. I went to a game there a couple years ago. Amway Center.
You're not the first person to tell me that. I've heard Orlando's
Yeah.
beautiful. Well,
Yeah.
didn't they do the? No, they
Disney
did it
World.
at Disney World. They didn't do it at the Magic's arena.
Oh,
No.
no. But
It was at the Wild World of Sports.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, always fun just checking out new stadiums.
Speaking of Disney, it'll be
arenas.
sick when we take a downtime trip down there. That'll be fire.
Oh my God!
Down-
Imagine the vlog that we'll make with that.
Universal Studios.
Well, we're gonna be balling at the Wide World of Sports.
I'm just gonna be chilling with
Yeah,
Goofy.
dude.
Dude, we're gonna have
Goofy,
so
you're gonna
much
be
fun.
hooping?
We'll go to dinner with Mickey and Minnie, dude, and the characters.
All of them.
Can't
I hear
do
they're
that,
into some weird shit at night, though. You seen that South Park episode?
No, not a South Park guy.
Another day. We can talk about that on screen time.
Leave him at like
Yeah,
11
yeah.
p.m.
Well-
Just leave him.
Well,
Don't get Barnes
Alright,
mad.
so-
Don't get Barnes mad, guys. You don't want to see Barnes when he's mad. If you talk,
come
if you don't talk
on.
about sports, then
no. I
Don't get all
go.
aggravated.
He's got like 10 minutes, though. You can go 10 minutes before he starts to get angry.
yeah, you're right. He's got a
Yeah,
10.
what do you got,
Before
Mike?
he takes this
Let's
bottle
hear
of
some-
Rousse and breaks over Mike's head.
But on a serious note, no, just kidding. But some NFL signings we had. Curtis Samuel going to the Washington football team, 3 years, $34 million, reuniting with his college teammate McLaurin. So I think that's solid for them with Fitzpatrick coming in.
Yeah.
They re-signed Heineke. So, in a division that's up for grabs, I think that's a solid move for them. And then Patrick Peterson leaving the desert finally after 9 seasons, going to the Vikings, only 1 year, $10 million. So I think that's solid.
Not
for
bad.
them,
Bolsters that Vikings defense a little bit. Bolsters that secondary for them.
Yeah, and I think, he's not the same guy he used to be, but he's still very good.
Still a solid, a viable corner for sure.
Right, yeah. And then the Dolphins just picked up Will Fuller, and I think that's a nice move for them. I mean, obviously, we're not Dolphins fans, but that's a good move
the Dolphins.
on a 1 year on a 1 year deal. I've always liked Will Fuller, honestly, though. I think he has a lot of ability.
The only thing with Will Fuller is I think he gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, and then he had the drug suspension last year.
Yeah, but still, you don't know anything about football.
No, I have something to add.
Let's hear it.
No, I was just going to mention that the Chiefs bolstered up the middle of their offensive line.
Yes.
Little insurance for Patty Mahomes.
Kyle Long
coming out of retirement.
Yeah, that honestly is a big
I can't wait till
move.
you're a Jets fan, dude. We're watching the Jets on Sundays all together, bro. It's gonna be sick.
Oh, it's gonna give me a nice happy face.
ball.
Dude, speaking of the Jets, though,
I
I'm
just like
honestly,
the coach.
I'm warming on
Solid
the Zach Wilson thing, honestly.
Yo, I'm sorry. Say it again.
I'm warming on them getting Zach Wilson. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm not as opposed to it as I once was, but I just still want Watson.
Dude, but no, especially with everything that's come out with Watson now, I don't think that's happening because it's just like you don't know if he's going to get suspended.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying all day
know.
on the fan. And
I think
stuff.
it's all fake. So now you go after Watson even harder.
Yeah, no, I mean that would be great.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying earlier, bro. You never know.
That's probably where like the Houston owner went to go get his rub and tugs.
No,
he was like, "Hey, baby, I'll give you an extra $1,000 if you tell Deshaun Watson touch your penis."
No,
it's so tight.
It's definitely a setup. It's definitely a setup, but it's gonna come in between making it. I guarantee it because there's a lot of stuff to play out. But my whole thing is I like Zach Wilson over keeping Darnold. I mean, I understand, he has some potential, but I think he just needs to get out of there. You know what I mean? We've seen him fail too many times, dude.
Yeah. It's like that's his career.
Does this Zach Wilson guy? Is it Zach Wilson?
Yeah.
Right. Does he kind of remind you of Minshew going so high after he rose up the draft boards and everyone got so pumped up about him?
I don't know.
I feel like you're getting some sort of like similar vibe off this Zach Wilson.
They're comparing him to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but he's climbed up the board so quick. I feel like people are just really high on him like since the season.
It's crazy because he had the passes he was throwing historically, no one's ever made the completion percentage he did this season.
And he was like 70%.
They were saying how like he was doing it to no-name wide receivers too. So
where did he play at BYU?
BYU. Yeah. So I think he only had one bad game all season.
I want them to pick him.
I'm just nervous, dude.
Out of the other options, though, obviously Lawrence is going to go number one. I mean, do you like him the best?
Well, the last few, Trevor Lawrence.
No, I'm saying Wilson over taking Justin Fields, Trey Lance.
Yeah, probably. And I'm kind of switching on my stance too from like because this whole time, you guys know, like I've been saying I would have rather just keep Donald and don't if we're not going to get Watson.
Right.
That's what I thought.
But I'm kind of coming around to the Wilson idea. Just get a new guy, new guy in there. I still think Darnold's talented, bro. I think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, but I think the change of scenery would be big.
Yeah,
he needs
for sure. The thing that would suck ass though is if like he goes somewhere else and he balls out, dude, and then we get Wilson and God forbid it sucks.
But I think the thing is we can't be nervous about Wilson because honestly, before the draft, I thought Josh Allen sucked. I'm like, he goes to Wyoming, his completion percentage is so low. I had no idea he'd be a star.
This could be like Wilson could be like a oh my God! You just said his name.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen. Could be a Josh Allen story.
The Jets have to be careful though if they go draft a quarterback at 2 with so many holes. Like, what are they going to do? Throw this rookie out on the field and expect him to lead the Jets to victories with no other players?
Yeah, I mean, but they're talking about Smith-Schuster again.
Yeah, and they just signed Brooks. From Tennessee.
They got the cap space. They got the assets.
Yeah.
They got some work to do.
They do.
I want to see them.
I want
draft
a fucking
Zach
playmaker,
Wilson
dude. I want like a Julio Jones wide receiver, dude.
Well, I think really, I just don't want to pay him $20 million, like maybe $16-17 million for Schuster.
Yeah.
Then if they could draft Smith at 2, but then it's just like, what are you doing at quarterback? But if you have Davis, Smith, and Smith-Schuster, I mean, that's. I don't think they've ever had that good of receivers.
Maybe Santana Moss and Lavernius Coles, dude. That whole tandem.
Mike,
that was a solid group.
Are you in favor of Smith-Schuster or no?
Oh yeah, I've been high on Smith-Schuster since day one.
Yeah.
I think he's perfect for Broadway. He even came on Bart and Hahn, and Bart gave him the business. Like,
Really?
sold it to him. Come to New York, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were listening to that together. I remember that.
And I think it would be good too because they draft a
Holding each other's
rookie
hands.
receiver, and then getting the guy from Tennessee. Like I feel like neither one of them needs to be Corey Davis. Neither one of them needs to be a number one. It could be kind of 1A, 1B. Because I think when the guys were out, Smith-Schuster as a one struggled. After Brown left, but if he's not completely the focal point, they kind of spread it around.
Yeah, it frees him up too a little bit and allows him to kind of do more of what he does. And they could put him in the slot too. So.
Yeah.
Just all I gotta say is no TikToks in the Jets locker room.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
there's a lot of talk about that, and I think the Jets might even overpay just to get him. Which
why not?
Yeah.
If you're gonna sign him,
dude.
Who's not saying it's just wet
please.
for it?
these wide
please,
receivers
dude.
they're signing 1 year deals. Why not? The
Right,
Jets got the money.
exactly.
Throw some money on them.
Yes, dude.
And even
and what's been going on since 1968?
Yeah, you got to make aggressive moves. They got a lot of draft picks, so I think the idea of combining your free agent moves with some good draft picks. I mean, it could be a very big step in the right direction.
And
with
not
the
to
new
mention,
coach, too.
bro. The Patriots kind of went off that first day of free agency, bringing in some guys. I'm not saying, but the divisions is going to be a tough division.
Yeah.
This year. The AFC East is going to be pretty competitive.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the Pats will be better than they were last year.
Yeah, and the
Miami should
unfortunate
be
part
pretty
about
good.
that, I
Miami's
think
gonna be
that
good.
really caps
Buffalo,
how,
obviously Buffalo.
how much the Jets can improve because those other teams are so good. But I think we just want to see signs of life. Get a 40-point game.
Yes,
we go up
dude, yes.
300-yard passing. I don't even has Darnold ever passed for 300 yards?
No, dude, no chance.
So a lot of moves to be made. Draft will be here before we know it. And then it was kind of interesting. I saw Trubisky signs with the
Buffalo.
Bills to back up. I actually think that's a good move for his career because Brian Dable, the offensive coordinator, he really improved Josh Allen. So I think he wants to just study under him for a year, kind of like what Jameis did last year.
Yeah, I think Trubisky, they have a similar skill set. Him and Josh Allen. So
big
I think you're right, dude.
Yeah. So I think that's a solid move for him. And then we saw the Raiders pick up Kenyon Drake 2-year deal. I mean, I think he's a good receiving back. He just can't be your workhorse, but they have Josh Jacobs. So that's actually probably a good complementary piece.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the Giants, who have been real quiet, they signed Kyle Rudolph. I think he's been done for about 5 years. So nice one, Gettleman. Nice one.
Tight end for the Vikings.
Dude, Gettleman, I'll tell you what, bro. He's got to go. He fucking
Do you
sucks
think he's a worse
as
general
GM.
manager than Mike Tannenbaum was?
Yeah, dude. At least when Tannenbaum was there, they went to 2 FC championships.
Yeah, that's true.
Gettleman fucking blows, dude.
Yeah.
I think he's just a Massachusetts rap bastard who came in to sabotage the fucking Giants, honestly. Because he's tight. He's probably a Patriots fan. He's tight.
Yeah.
That's what I think,
think he's done a miserable job, but I think there's still some guys out there, some moves, some trades to be made. So we'll obviously cover it. And then just one other headline we saw, and we were talking about this before. Vanessa Bryant came out, obviously the widow of Kobe, revealing that, the officers shared pictures of the crash site. I mean, what a terrible thing. And she's putting them in the lawsuit, which is obviously the right thing to do. But just how pathetic are some people to do that?
I can just have a second here.
I'm scared.
This is a complete just abomination of human act. Like to take pictures on your own phone of remains of victims who just were in a fucking helicopter accident, and then to go around. I took the time. I read some of what she was posting last night because Vanessa went on Instagram and she was posting the document. So, I mean, they had guys going out to bars and showing the pictures to the bartenders and people within the restaurant as well.
The whole bar.
Yeah.
The whole bar, dude. And number one, just a despicable act of humankind. I mean, just awful. And then secondly, the fact that you're going around, dude, showing these people and you're all like hype that you have these pictures, and then they fucking lied about everything, dude. I was reading, like I said, I read some of these posts that she put up. To go out and blatantly lie, and then to have the guys that were the officer that set up like the HQ, they were calling it, at the site, didn't know about that the officers weren't supposed to have their personal cell phones. Like, what the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah.
Like, who's training these guys? What kind of things are they going through? How, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my piece on it, dude. I hope that these guys feel the wrath of not only God but Vanessa, and she brings the fucking hammer down on him, and she gets everything she deserves.
Those cops are probably getting the same training that the rest of the cops around the country are getting.
Fucking dumbasses.
That's why we don't like any of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Facts.
select
Sorry.
few.
And if you don't like that, then sorry, deal with it.
Yeah. So obviously terrible to see. But on a lighter note, we do have another Prism pack reveal. So we had fun
Bring
with
the
this
smiles
yesterday.
back.
Ready to do it again. What do you got, Mike?
Background music.
Oh yeah.
And before we just placed an order for another box.
Yes, we
We'll
did.
have more packs
Let's
coming.
go.
So here we go. I'm gonna cut to me over here. If you want to go to just the shot, Tony, of the pack. All right, guys, we are back. This is again the 2020 Panini Prism draft pack. In this particular one, you get 4 cards per pack and 7 packs. So when you open it up, again, you have the who do you collect? Hashtag who do you collect? It's a relaxing time here, guys.
I'm almost about to pass out.
All right, so listen. Here we go. It's a lo-fi, chill vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
I feel like it's like a late night, like Star 99.9 type of vibe.
With Delilah.
Star 99.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Any day now. There he is.
All right,
That
as
peel.
usual.
How did that peel feel?
Feels good. Yeah. As usual, we'll start from the bottom.
Start from
See,
the
I see
bottom.
a little
That way-
Arizona.
Yeah.
Who we got from Arizona?
Nico?
Zeke Najee.
Oh, Zeke Najee.
All right.
Where is he right now? In Denver? I think he's in Denver.
Good place for big men to be, right?
Yeah, he probably won't get any playing time anytime soon, though.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to put him down. Next one.
That's a nice one. Another one? Oh, Josh Green.
Josh Green.
Dallas, I want to say.
I think so.
Also not playing too much, but a good player.
Yeah, I think he is in Dallas.
From Australia.
Oh, down under. Eh?
Oh, we got one from State, Florida
Florida
State.
State.
Who we got, Mike?
Devin Vassell.
Ooh, nice
Oh,
one.
I like that.
Devin Vassell.
Where did he get drafted? San Antonio.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's
he
in the
is
mix
spot,
with like
Tony.
Delanie Walkers and Kelvin
Mm,
Johnsons.
Good spot for him, though.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
the last
Memphis. Here we
pick.
go.
Memphis. Is that Wiseman?
Precious
Precious
Achua.
Achua.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
That's a
Fuck
solid
yeah.
He's
one.
had some good games for Miami this year.
Yeah. And like we've talked about, he's in a good system. So
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to get the most out of him.
He's a Miami
yeah.
kind of guy too. If you watched him at Memphis, he was just a brawler. He was
Yeah.
a double guy every
Yes,
single
sir.
night. People thought he was kind of raw. I don't think he's been playing basketball too long, but
yeah.
he's done some good things already. for
Jimmy-
Miami.
I have a feeling. Because the last, we've been getting these cards that guys are going to be, we'll see what the verdict is, but we haven't gotten the guys that are like, we know right now already.
No LaMelos.
Yeah, I think the next couple of days, guys, everybody, the next couple of days, LaMelos and Edwards coming your way.
Hell yes.
I want an Edwards.
Yeah.
That
No,
dude.
yeah.
Too. We
That
need
dude
one.
is gold.
Yeah.
Like I just want to hear him
Dude.
get interviewed after every single game and
Watch
he's
him dunk on
hilarious.
But
people.
the
just
Atlanta
like,
linguistics is strong with him.
just
Yeah.
like with the other players they've had in their organization, I think it's been one of those things where he's at his best once he gets away from the Timberwolves.
Oh, Edwards? Oh, yeah, you gotta go.
Like we saw with Levine.
He's got to go.
yeah.
He's got to go.
Yeah. No, you can't stay in Minnesota.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But
Well, how about can we move Minnesota's whole organization to Seattle?
Out of Minnesota?
Yeah.
Dude, that would be sick.
I wonder. I just
Whatever. Maybe one.
That is the
Minnesota
move.
hasn't been good since like 04, dude, with Garnett.
Do they even have
Yeah.
fans? Like, do people in Minnesota even like basketball?
I don't even know, dude.
They say
I
they
don't
say
know,
the
dude.
Timberwolves
They-
travel like
They
almost
love,
twice
they
as
love
much
the
as
Vikings.
any
I think
other
they
team.
love,
'cause
they
no
love
one's supposed to.
football in
yeah,
Minnesota.
yeah. and
I think the
hockey.
number one team's got it. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course, of
yeah.
course.
It's like Canada.
I think the university. I think more people like the University of Minnesota than the fucking Timberwolves
Probably.
from Minnesota.
And it's crazy. Like it's worked out pretty good, but it is kind of nuts that they moved from Seattle to Oklahoma City. Like I know, like the fan base there is pretty good, but Seattle definitely is a better place to be for the NBA.
Yeah, Seattle's just, dude. I've never been out there, but like from everything I hear, Seattle's like a pretty dope city.
Yeah, I mean it rains a
Fun
lot,
time.
but everyone loves it. I mean it's super expensive, but
yeah,
yeah. Why did they move the Supersonics to Oklahoma City? I mean Oklahoma City deserves a team, but
Yeah,
take the Timberwolves.
Right,
you
right.
know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Oklahoma
Take
City's pretty
Utah.
fire.
I
fire
mean, I know
spot,
Utah's
too,
good,
like-
Yeah, and it's just I don't, obviously they can add a team, but I just think don't add any more teams.
I don't wanna
It's
add.
already
Just
too
move.
liquidated
Yeah,
as
yeah,
it is.
Because if you add a team, you gotta add two teams. Because you gotta keep an even number.
schedule.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think? Do you think they're gonna ever add any teams, or do you think it's just gonna be relocation?
Yeah, one day they will add a team,
I
Barnes.
think they will.
Las
Uh,
Vegas?
No, Bridgeport.
the Knights.
Because we're gonna make it happen.
Confident.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it
That's
happen.
the lock of the night.
Yeah.
That's the fucking lock of the night there, Barnes. One day, Bridgeport will have an NBA team.
Hey,
Watch.
we would love to see it.
jersey.
And then
It'll look something like this. Oh,
look at that window.
Fucking Tony.
Let's
You're
see
going
it.
to show
Let's
the
see it.
beautiful backdrop of the east side of Bridgeport.
Oh yes, with the lovely
It's a little dark, but
Oh yeah, you could definitely see that.
You see the black and purple.
that's all you need to know.
so
Black and purple, black and purple.
Repping.
that really is.
You know,
all
you know what I
need
would
to know.
love for the NBA to do is just kind of like take every team and then re-conference them. Like, why are the Pelicans playing in the West when they play in New Orleans? I know they got too many teams on the East Coast, but
I know.
whatever.
Yeah.
Who else is
New
who else
Orleans
is on the
is
East
tough,
Coast?
too.
that's
Like
in
you
the
can go
West?
either way.
Oh, I know. I mean,
Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Oklahoma City. Yeah.
You said who's in the West that's not on the West Coast?
Yeah, because like the Pelicans
So, yeah,
are on the
Oklahoma
East Coast.
City,
Oklahoma
the
City.
Pelicans.
Oklahoma City's kind of in the middle. I
Well,
guess.
Minnesota's in the West.
In Memphis,
Yeah, they're like kinda-
Memphis
they're like
shouldn't be
mid-
in the West.
Yeah,
Tennessee.
Memphis
Right.
was
Yeah,
the other
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
That was the other team
Come
I was
on.
really thinking about.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like you said, Oklahoma City, and they're at least like
In
in
Houston,
the middle of the
really.
country.
Too. I mean, I guess that's kind of West. but
All the
yeah.
Texas teams are out west.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
makes sense because there's so many
Oh
East
my-
Coast
Out
teams.
west.
Out west.
I wonder too if they'll ever go to that 1-16 format in the playoffs.
I don't
Probably
wanna
not,
ever
dude.
see that.
Yeah, I know sometimes you got to change stuff up, but I like it the way it is.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, divisions don't mean anything in basketball, but the
Yeah.
conferences to me still mean something.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I guess just looking at this, I mean, it would be tough. There really isn't anybody in the East that you could put out West. That's
That's
the
the
problem.
thing,
I mean,
yeah.
Indiana.
Well, we'll call
Maybe.
Adam Silver. We'll
Yeah.
talk to him about
Chicago.
it. We'll get back to you guys.
Yeah, Indiana, Chicago. I could
Those
see
are
that.
the two Midwest teams.
But you know, other than that, one other thing I just wanted to mention: the Honda Classic started today, Palm
Oh my
Beach
God.
Gardens, Florida. A little bit of a weak field this week. Daniel Berger withdrew, but actually Matt Jones fired a 61.
Matty
All I have to
boy.
say is
That's
one
a good
day,
round.
just one day, I want to fire a 61, and I think I will.
You do, huh?
Yeah, it might
part
take
three?
20 years of lessons, maybe a part 3, but hopefully
like-
we'll get it done.
You said I could give two shits about hitting what did you just say? 61?
61.
It's 11
lessons
under.
and all that. You're gonna do that just to hit a fucking.
No,
61?
I think just from playing though. Don't you think if you played every day? I mean, you never know.
Well, if you're hitting 61s, you're on the tour, buddy.
I'd rather play
You're not
soccer. I
sitting
think.
in that chair anymore, dude. You're wearing the green
No,
jacket.
I'm just kidding. If anybody's
Yeah,
gonna shoot,
yeah. At that point,
I
dude,
love
please.
Barnes'
I'll be your
evil
dude.
laugh.
Let me be your caddy, bro.
yeah.
I'll be your caddy. That'll be fine.
Yeah, Matt will carry the bag. I'll do the win.
yes. Yeah.
No, but
Pick the grass up.
if anybody's gonna shoot a 61, though, honestly, it's probably gonna be Goose.
Yeah, shout out Goose.
Yeah.
Goose, by the way, bro, we got to discuss Masters is coming up. We gotta get
Jimmy's
you
been
back in
asking
here,
about
bud.
you.
Yeah, we got to
Jimmy
get you back in
Nance.
here, bro.
We got the Masters in the spring.
Goose has
like
been
normal
down.
now?
April. Yeah.
Goose has
Back
been
to
down in
normal?
Florida working, doing a little bit of golfing himself right
Yeah.
now. So
It's pre-gaming.
I think he might be back. But
Yeah.
anyway, Goose, we'll see you soon, bud.
But that's gonna do it for today. But thanks everyone for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate the love.